In this episode we will take a closer look into the hectic and beautiful city of Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. If you want to know more, please stick around and subscribe to the channel if you want to join the journey as we take a closer look into exciting cities and nations from around the world. Dhaka is located in the middle of Bangladesh and holds a population of over 9 million and more than 20 million living in the metro area of the city. This makes Dhaka the 9th largest city in the world, right above Osaka in Japan and just beneath Beijing in China. It's also a city notorious for being one of the most densely populated megacities on Earth. Dhaka has for centuries been a local hub for trading because of its geographical location right between two major rivers. This is still the case today, as Dhaka accounts for more than 1/3 of the Bangladesh economy and hosts a number of major corporations' headquarters. This reflects in its economy, as citizens of Dhaka has an average yearly GDP of almost $8,000 compared to the national average of $2,000. The economy in Dhaka is largely carried out by the pharmaceutical, financial and textile sector, though the IT sector has risen significantly in recent years. Safety. In general, Dhaka is a pretty safe city, though petty crimes are common as in most other big cities. More serious crimes, according to the US Embassy in Dhaka, often occurs after sunset, and violence and homicide has been risen in recent years. Like the rest of Bangladesh, Dhaka is vulnerable to natural disasters. Stanford University has listed Dhaka as one of 20 most earthquake-vulnerable cities in the world. Flooding also occurs often and has taken thousands of lives through the city's history. Infrastructure. Dhaka is suffering from some of the worst traffic congestion in the world. The traffic is dominated by rickshaws and motorbikes and little public transport compared to the city's size. Public transport is said to be improved over the coming years, and the city began construction of the first metro line back in 2016. The metro system still hasn't opened, and the first stations are said to open in 2024. For getting in or out of Dhaka, there is multiple highways, and the city also holds a railway system. Another way for goods and people to travel in and from Dhaka is through its waterways, with the biggest port called the Port of Dhaka, located on the Buriganga River. The river flows past the southwest outskirts of Dhaka and is rated as the most polluted river in all of Bangladesh. Undoubtedly, the most famous building in the city is the House of Ahsan Manzil. The building is located in the Old City district. Another famous building is the National Monument of Bangladesh, a monument celebrating the independence of Bangladesh. The monument is surrounded by a beautiful park and serves as a getaway from the city chaos. As with all other videos about cities on this channel, we will finish it off by rating Dhaka on 4 chosen perimeters: beauty, safety, economy and infrastructure. On the economy scale, Dhaka has an average GDP per capita almost identical to our last rated city, Abuja in Nigeria, and therefore scores the same as Abuja. 5 out of 10. On the safety scale, Dhaka is a moderately safe city. The city is dealing with crime problems especially after nightfall and therefore scores 5 out of 10. Infrastructure is one of Dhaka's largest problems, and traffic congestion is a major problem for the city. Even though new infrastructure projects are underway, these are still years out in the future, and the city therefore scores 2 out of 10 on the infrastructure. Dhaka has its beauty, and it's surrounded by small and large rivers, which gives a break from the city chaos. Still, it's one of the most densely populated cities on Earth, with some of the worst traffic congestion on Earth. It therefore scores 3 out of 10 in beauty. This brings us to an average of 375 for the city's total score. Dhaka therefore comes in as last on our list of rated cities so far. That's it for now. If you liked the video, please subscribe as we continue the journey taking a closer look into stories from cities and nations all over the world.